Hello everybody, it's KFabian27 Keegan, and I am back today. Today we're going to be doing a Champions League predictions, but also using AI, okay? So I have my own predictions, but we're going to see how mine rank up against the AI's prediction, okay? Okay, let's just look at the standings right now. This is being recorded right after the Real Madrid Arsenal game, so technically I've already seen Declan Rice create an absolutely iconic moment, and it's been etched into my brain, and I'm never going to be able to forget it, and it's very annoying. So with that in mind, I'm going to predict that Real Madrid are going to go through. Okay, and hear me out, okay? Yes, they're down 3, but when you go to the Bernabeu to play, bro, it's a different environment, okay? It's a different game completely, bro. And as much as Arsenal looked dominant in that game, I'm not going to lie to you, I can see a Kylian Mbappe resurrection, okay? I can see it happening already. And I can see Rodrigo, once again, being absolutely immense in these stages of the Champions League, okay? And on the other end of this, I'm going to predict PSG over Aston Villa, okay? I think that's a fair one, a pretty given one. Aston Villa, they have been good in the Champions League this year, but they've also been very lucky with some of the teams they've drawn. So I think without the luck on their side, I think PSG is going to go through. I'm also very excited to see PSG play more this season. They've been very, very entertaining to watch with Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Dembele, and Barcola. It's been a very entertaining team to watch, to say the least, and I want to see them go further. So now I'm going to compare my predictions here against what chatgpt has to say, okay?
So we're going to ask them, who do you predict to win in the ECL this year between Real Madrid and Arsenal. Madrid, Champions League.
So they're saying Real Madrid is probably going to go through.
PSG and Arsenal Villa. Emiliano Buendia. Bro, it's so out of touch. No, they're talking about the wrong season, bro. Well, Arsenal's a team on the rise. They could definitely put up a strong fight, but Real Madrid likely have the edge due to their pedigree and performance under pressure.
They predict Real Madrid to go through in the competition. So, as of right now, everything I've predicted has been pretty on surface, very basic level stuff. So I haven't done anything crazy yet, okay? However, in this one, things are going to get slightly different because this one is one that's hard to decide between. Not this one so much. I can tell you straight away, Barcelona is going through, okay? Dortmund, I predicted Dortmund to win not to win the last Champions League, but I predicted them to get all the way to the final. Unfortunately, they were also in my prediction against Real Madrid, which also came through to happening. And I predicted Real Madrid to win the final, and they did. So that one was really good for Dortmund. However, my prediction this year for Dortmund is not going to be as good. I don't think they make it past this Barcelona side. They have been immense. And if Dortmund do pull it off, I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to be the biggest upset in the Champions League this season. If you have noticed, Santa's a little wobbly today because I'm not glazing, okay? I don't want to hear anything about dick riding in the comments. Where? I swear. Dick riding. He is not recovered. I'm not sure if I can fix him. He might just be leaning like that from now on. Anyways, let's go to the Bayern Inter. My prediction is Bayern Munich. Okay, listen. Inter have been very, very good. They are very, very good this year. They look like they might just win Serie A as well. However, Bayern Munich, Olise, Harry Kane, you feel me? I feel more coming from them than I feel coming from Inter, okay? If Inter do go through, I think they're going to be the dark horse for sure this season because they will have a chance, I think, if they get matched up against Barcelona, because I don't know how Barcelona would compete against an Inter team. But I think a Bayern Munich is a slightly different team, and I think a Bayern Munich can win against an Inter Milan. This game has already happened. The first leg has already happened. It was 2-1. However, I'm not really sure who won 2-1. I didn't actually check. I assume it was Bayern who won 2-1, but it could have been Inter. But still, 2-1 is still very, very close. Either one can go through. I'm predicting Bayern Munich. Let's see what AI has to say. I had to make a straight-up prediction. Bayern Munich would likely win in the Champions League matchup. Okay. So they've said Bayern Munich. Now we have to check for Dortmund. Okay, so their prediction is Barcelona are the favorites. Final prediction, Barcelona to win this one. Okay, so once again, we have said nothing out of the ordinary. It has been very aligned to what ChatGPT would say. However, I think things will definitely make a change here because I really want PSG to go through. Okay, do I really think they will go through against Real Madrid? Yes, I do. I think PSG is going to go through ahead of Real Madrid. That's my bold statement. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I think that's what's going to happen, and people are going to be in shock. The streets are going to be in panic. They're going to be in Paris. How about that? And on the other end, it hurts me to say this. I think Barcelona are going to go through. I think Barcelona are going to beat Bayern Munich. And now I need to see what ChatGPT has to say about all of this. All right, so their final prediction is Bayern Munich would win in the Barcelona-Bayern matchup, which is the opposite of what I predicted. I predicted the Barcelona to go through. So I am once again against AI. And then their prediction on the other end is that Real Madrid would win against PSG, which isn't all surprising. I'm not going to lie. Most people would also believe that Real Madrid would win against PSG. However, I'm slightly different. I can see ahead. I have that third eye right here. I'm just not going to show you all because then I would get taken to the Area 51, and I don't think that would be great for my career. So, now we're going to predict the final. Now, to end off the bracket, to end it off once and for all, I am saying Barcelona. They're going to win. I'm not happy about it. I would love to see PSG win. I think this season is one of the few seasons where I'd actually really enjoy to see PSG go through and to win a Champions League. However, I don't think it's going to happen this year, unfortunately. I think it's going to go to Barcelona. I would be so delighted to see PSG win it. I honestly would. Because this team that they have is very exciting. But Barcelona's is too, to be fair. Barcelona has a very good team this year, to be fair. And they've been much more consistent, I would say. At least in the Champions League, I think they've been more consistent. Because PSG have not lost a game in their entire league, and they've already won the league. So that says a lot already about PSG, especially under Luis Enrique. Maybe I didn't make the right prediction. I don't know. They've been very, very good. But I think, I don't know. I think I have to stick to what I said, Barcelona. Now let's see what AI has to say about that. Okay, so they predict PSG would actually win. I don't know what I just said. They predict that PSG is actually going to win if they meet up in the final, which isn't a terrible shout, to be honest. Like I just said, I was thrown between the dilemma, but I think I would probably lean towards Champions League. What am I saying? What on earth? I would say, what I was trying to say is I think it would lean towards Barcelona.
Who do you think will win the Champions League this season?
Alright, so I hate to break it to you, but it looks like they have negative ball knowledge because they have predicted Man City as one of their top two to win it. And Man City have already been eliminated, okay? So they're already failed, okay? They're already wrong. Real Madrid are still in. They have a chance. They are down 3-0 though, so once again, their prediction's not looking great here. But, you know, give it to AI. This is their big shot call, I guess, without seeing any of the season start. If you like this video, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below. If you would like to see more videos with AI, I have one over there. If you want to see some more soccer videos, I got some over there. Make sure you come back next time, okay? Because I'm going to be doing some very devious things with that man over there in the corner. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.